Is Hank somebody from King of the Hill? Is that somebody from your life?
Yeah, that's about 2 or 3 people.
And can you say their name? And have you said their name?
Probably. One of them, I think, knows who he is because I ran into his son. But
you told his son,
and I actually can't remember his name. When Cheska and I lived in our first house outside of Dallas, a place called Richardson, we had these neighbors, and they would just, these 4 dudes were always out there drinking beers in the alley. You entered your driveway through the alley. And, I was a musician, and a storm had come through and knocked down a section of my fence. And so I'm not really such a handyman, but I'm out there trying to fix it. And I'm like pounding a nail in, and I see this guy, and he's like eyeballing me like I'm doing it wrong. And he comes over and he goes, "Yeah, that's not going to work. You're going to have to take that post out. It's rotted." And I said, "Oh, okay." Then the other guy comes, Ron comes over. He's like, "Yeah, I got some concrete." And then the other guy, and after, like, I'd just woken up, like, the guy comes over with a wheelbarrow, another guy has concrete and hose. And this guy, he goes, "Well, I've got a couple fence posts in my garage." Like, he already had them.
He has them.
This guy had, I remember asking him he's talking about a rototiller, and he had 2 rototillers. And he's got just a normal size, like the size of this room. No, it's not. It's like a little. But then he comes, and after a while, like, they're all like pouring concrete and running a string between it. And I realized, like, I'm kind of useless here. And I went back inside, and Cheska was there, like, she's looking out the window, like, "What's going on out there?" "They're putting up a new fence for us, I guess."
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then finally, like, I come out and they're done, and he's telling me like the thing to do. Like, it's like, "Well, you put up these palings and you leave a 2-inch gap because them termites will get in there." And then I said, "Okay." So then I go get some nails, and I start pounding them in. I see him across the alley looking at me. I'm like, "Oh shit, here he comes." He's like, "Them's the wrong kind of nails. They're going to rust. You're going to need to." And then he goes, gets his nails, and then he starts like,
that's hysterical.
And once we looked out the peephole, and the next door neighbor was edging my lawn with his weed whacker because I had done it wrong.
Can you imagine if you left the drapes open in your bedroom?
Well, that's not how you do it. Usually, if you just take her from the back, I can do it. I got a.
Well, that ain't going to work. Yeah,
that's hysterical.
That's sort of the beginnings of King of the Hill.
But that's, I think, what it hits us is they're not just funny shows, they're real. And even if they're animated, they are so steeped in reality.